So grateful you could join us today. Thank you. So, update from here in Florida. It's hot. The fire's on. Hold on one second. I just realized this lighting's terrible, and I have a feeling if he's going to say something, the lighting, and it's true because he's really good with videography and stuff. I'm just working on being happy. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Just excuse me real quick. You know what? It's going to be fine because the reason why this spot works is because I have this card holder I use for a stand. Okay, well that could be a message, right? Just use what you got. Work with what you got. Things aren't always perfect. Imperfectly perfect. It's helped me get through so many years. Like, what's perfect is aligning with the divine. Everything else is just like lost sauce in our mind, right? So sometimes we have this tendency to want to control things that we'll say we're not controlling, but really we are because we want to know. The unknown is uncomfortable. Da 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 da. Wow, I can feel stuff just channeling. I also want to say thank you for everyone's patience. I was traveling. My son had his birthday on 8/8, and there was a lot of transformation with the Lions Gate, which is totally cool. However, I'm back on track, and I feel like there's a lot of information that wants to come through. So I want to say God is cool. God is the one. Everybody's searching for the one, right? Well, love is it. Like God is love, and love is it, and love. I'm in love. with the one. So on starting with that creation, right? So all of creation and all of love and all existence and all that what is real and what, we're really channeling here is based off, oneness with God, right? And oneness with creation and oneness with all. And so that is like simply said, but a journey to align with. So good luck. I'm just kidding. Aligning to your own divine plan, aligning to the creation that is you, being your true authentic self, and aligning with the creation of that, right? So instead of control, we're in flow when we're aligning in a proper relationship. One thing I spent a lot of time this weekend working on with spirit was aligning masculine and feminine energies within myself. I had a neck thing, but anyway, that's my personal stuff. I use it as an example sometimes, but I'm really getting from spirit right now to stay in the all and the collective more so than my personal. So again, when you be aligned to who you really are, you start to find that oneness in yourself. So by being yourself, you align to your creation, right? To your destiny and to the one. We're always searching for the one. We're searching for the one. Well, the one is right inside of you. It's the creator that created you, right? And it will align you to everything. The right position job, the right person. It will literally tell you when to avoid things that are not right for you or let them go or bring them back in or whatever it be. And I don't Oh yeah, this weekend aligning those masculine feminine energies is what I was going to say. So aligning your masculine feminine energies, aligning your purpose is by going back to the one. And it's really fun. Heart and mind aligned, for example, heart, mind, body, soul, divinely aligned. What I noticed with that, what I've seen is it alkalizes your system when you align your heart and mind, and it brings like joy and revelation and miracles and stuff like that. So it's really cool to let go of control and then instead immerse into the oneness, right? Because then everything's in form control it needs to be. Like what needs to be contained will be contained. You will get that in that now moment, in that creation, in that oneness with creator. It's fun because the pressure gets taken off of you. Like the pressure makes diamonds, yes, 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 and it's good. But what I'm saying is even if you have pressure and you stay with the creator, it will form into an alchemy. It will form into a creation of something, and it won't stay with you in that stagnant form. Now, if you resist it or try to control it, either you'll get a version of it that isn't satisfying, or if you think it's satisfying, your heart may suffer quietly, or if it's controlled and contained, it could become stagnant, And so when in oneness with the creator, you're in creation. Okay. And speaking of that, letting go of control, we have our chakra of the week, which is throat. I can feel mine. I've been working on mine. Anyway, not to get too much into it, but like I can feel it flowing very effortlessly, aligning with the creator in speaking my truth, identifying my truth, is aligning, to releasing control of what I thought it was, that kind of thing. So I suggest what I feel coming through is it's a whole lot of fun to get in one with love. I'm one with love. I'm so in love all the time. God's the one for me. Anyway, so here we go. We got conscious breathing locates intent, and it relaxes the appearance of control that one has over the uncontrollable. To allow for a deeper intent, one less scared by the effects of duality. It purifies purpose in a wonderful way. It's pretty cool. Breathing out, we hear the words, I realize. Breathing out, why? I realize why. Awesome, awesome. And on that note, using our gifts. So we got from the angel card, teaching and learning. So if we're learning, then we can use our third chakra to teach it. Okay. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach them to others. So whatever you've been integrating within creation of oneness and wholeness, it would be great to share it, right? You got some esoteric information, you have some breakthroughs, you discovered some things of how to align with the one in a more fun way, please, by all means, share, caring and sharing and all that good stuff. All right, then we also have, which is communications, is creative writing. And I really get picking up, like, it's very powerful, the spoken word. If you activate it, like yesterday I put down on a notepad to activate, and I'm just giving you an example, is I am now living my best life aligned to the divine in every now moment, right? I'm living my best life, and I'm like, also just, I love you, God. Because God's the one, man. Creation, I'm in love. Anyway, so I write that and I wake up and like I feel amazing. So the power of speaking it, I feel like my best self right now. It's flowing very well through my third chakra. I'm not feeling very like stuck or having to work through, is this where none of these things exist, and it's just creation pouring through. So in that way, for you, in relation to what you are called to do, it could be to start journaling, to start writing down. If you're in shadow work, it's good to like integrate, like, yes, I'm in, I wrote about things that I went through that were intense, but they also helped it shift by writing about it. So my suggestion is, if you're feeling called to write down a journal, you can also, if you're a talker, like I go really fast vocally, I record it. I have this app where it like translates it into words, but I like to speak it. Definitely have to edit. I have to come back and edit, but it's really helpful to get a lot more words in a shorter period of time for me. So whatever works for you, if you want to just voice it, write it down, whatever it may be. But Archangel Gabriel is the communication, like the messenger, communication. We've got teaching and learning, so there's probably things to write down, realize, and then share with others. So if you do feel called to write a book or an article or share a song or something like that, I'm really feeling like this is the time for sharing and caring, and that opening that throat and being brave and speaking, but also even in your personal spiritual development, empowered empathy, the road of the mystic is to just simply use the power of the spoken word. That's what I feel channeled. Like, let's say you see a situation and you're like, stress is cleared. All is well. For example, if you see a conflict or conflict resolved now, and like that, like really assertive, like knowing that your love matters and knowing that you can like use the power of the spoken word to move a mountain. Like, I choose to have faith, and faith shall move this mountain. I believe. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to say. Creation, going back to 3:16 in the scriptures, the Bible, And I understand that there's some people that don't resonate with that, and it could have been, this, that, whatever, and that's totally cool. It's totally cool. I'm just saying this is what I feel called to say. 3:16. For those who believe will have everlasting life. It's amazing. And it makes me feel like the power of belief is like the power of keeping the child of your heart, safe. So, for example, like, let me think. How is it? In the scriptures, it also says, for a man or woman that lives just by their mind is death, and one that lives by their spirit is life. So when we believe like children of God, we become one with God and to the creation, and therefore that's where life is. There's this, beautiful life that wants to come. Life from a pen to a pad, life to a song, from this inside beautiful, sacred, spiritual place to like words on paper, songs, expressions, teaching esoteric information, however it be, but to simply just believe. See, I used to think like, oh, believe and, let's not, and I don't know what I was thinking, but the thing is, it's really, really powerful to believe. So I believe in Christ as my Savior. I believe I have everlasting life, and I feel so alive. The heart and the mind have come back together. There's no isolation. There's no separation. All this was delusion. And in coming back to creation, we find that God is the one, God is love, and God is the love of all that is life, and to be alive, to be awakened, right? We want to have an awakening. Well, that's spiritual, right? Because when we're just like, oh, I got to do the logic and pay the bills and do all these things, we might shut off our hearts, and that's shutting off life. And, well, that doesn't seem very smart if you want to be alive. So, you know what I mean? So it's like having the heart and mind, the soul, the body aligned in creation as God is the one, I believe, realigned to the divine, puts you in a state of purity, of creation, of aliveness, everlasting life. So that's fantastic. So yeah, the power of the spoken word, speak it, teach it, feel it, show it, write it, know it, don't know it, that's okay. Let go of control of it, align with the divine and in oneness and creation. And we're so grateful that you could join us here. God is the one, spread the love. And we're so grateful that you could come and join us. If you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe. You can hit the little bell notification. You'll get all our upcoming videos. And if you want to like this video or leave a comment, we'd love to hear it. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful, lively oneness with Creator in your creations this week. And, just burst out in life, and we're so grateful for it. Namaste. Blessings.